7 reasons why it's easier than ever to build wealth. Inasmuch as it is possible to build wealth no matter the time, the degree to which this is probable can vary. It's not impossible to become a billionaire during a recession. However, the examples of this feat are ridiculously few. Fortunately, this particular period of time is one that is favorable for wealth creation. In this video, we discuss 7 reasons why. 7. You can easily protect yourself financially. One of the great benefits of this modern day and age is that there are so many ways to protect yourself financially. This is one of the great benefits of wealth creation in this day and age. It used to be that people were so afraid of failure and financial ruin that they never tried to put themselves out there at all. However, these days, there are so many tools by which you can protect yourself in case of the worst-case scenario. Your company can declare bankruptcy, absolving you of any outstanding financial obligations. You could also set up emergency funds that can prevent you from digging yourself into a hole of terrible debt. All these avenues make it easy for anyone to build wealth without worrying about the financial repercussions of failure. 6. There are more money-making avenues than ever before. A great reason why it's easier than ever to build wealth is that there are more money-making avenues than ever before. There are so many opportunities for business, and so many new and emerging industries, which one could get into. For instance, one of the 2 most lucrative new fields are the recreative drug industry, worth $100 billion, and the e-cigarette and vape market, which is worth $15 billion. If you have trouble finding such a field to apply yourself in, then maybe you aren't thinking outside the box. You need to find a way to supply people with things that they don't even know they need. The key is to be creative and to keep an eye out for new opportunities. You don't even need to be a pioneer. You just need to hop on quickly enough. 5. It's easy to secure funding. These days, it's really easy to secure funding to get into a business venture. As a matter of fact, investing in new business ideas, growing them, and selling them is an entire business venture all on its own. New entrepreneurs no longer have to contend with the reality of being unable to secure funding to bring their ideas to life. Instead, provided they have a great idea, it should be relatively easy to find someone who wants to take a chance on it. It must be said, though, that not all investors are benevolent. Some might wrest control of your business idea from you. They may also be straight-up fraudulent, looking to lure you into a scheme that would cause heavy losses. The best thing to do would be to keep an eye out and be careful. 4. It's easy to form partnerships. Another reason why it's easier than ever to build wealth is that it's easier to collaborate and form partnerships. This makes entrepreneurial journeys easier and way less intimidating. The thing about partnerships is that you can team up with people who can provide the specific skill sets that you lack. This way, you have a far greater chance of success. You can provide the vision while someone else provides the expertise or funding. It's all about finding someone who can provide what you lack. As great as partnerships are, though, it must be said that they can always fall through. As such, it is prudent not to fall too deeply into the honeymoon phase and make sure all responsibilities and profits are divided up legally before any work begins. 3. Resources are highly available. Now more than ever, wealth creation resources are pretty easy to access. You can find material to educate yourself on what area of business to go into and how to manage building up wealth. You can also find market research pretty easily, allowing you to identify market patterns and the feasibility of a wealth creation idea. Many people don't utilize all the free resources available to them. However, you will have an enormous upper hand if you know where to look and what to look for. A thing to keep in mind is that it's easy to get overwhelmed by the plethora of available resources. You could read and learn without taking actual action towards the achievement of your goals. At a point, you're going to have to stop learning and start doing. And so, don't get lost in these available resources. 2. Consumerism is rampant. A fantastic thing about this age is that we are in a time of rampant buying and consumption. This is in contrast to previous ages, which were marked by asceticism and conservation. Being in a consumerist age is great because it means so many customers are available to splurge on whatever you're selling. Whenever there is organic growth of customers in any market is a sign of health. There are really little to no downsides to this rampant consumerism. Especially for sellers rather than buyers, you can always find someone who is willing to buy what you're selling, and you can get them to buy it for cheap. People have been gripped by this spirit of living life to the fullest. As such, they are open-minded to experience new goods and services. 1. The economy is growing. One of the absolute best reasons why it's easier than ever to build wealth at this moment is that the economy is growing, or rather, it's recovering. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a small-scale recession across several markets. For many months, all parameters of economic health were on a downward trend. Now, though, they are ticking upwards again, indicating that people are getting into business again. If you start your wealth creation now, you are likely to be spoiled by great economic health. Your profit margins will be wide, and you'll be able to save money easier. Risk will also be at a minimum, as you don't have to worry about economic collapse. You'll be able to find investors easily who are willing to part with their money to make your dreams a reality. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you appreciate these key reasons why it's easier than ever to build wealth. If you want to become affluent, the time is now. To learn more, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time, have a great day.